Hi, kids. Just letting you know, everybody know what's going on. I'm not gonna be going back to Edinburgh next semester. I did not like it at all. Pretty much miserable the entire time I was there, which sucks. Which is a lot of the reason why I wanted people to come visit and get me out of there, at least mentally. I'm still being sponsored by Vested. I was working my ass off, but given a lot of the stuff that happened during the course of the year, didn't really work out for me in Edinburgh. I'm kind of happy it didn't, actually. But, no, I've been doing a little bit of traveling. I went down and saw a lot of my guys at Faded Fest, Frankie and the boys from Doomsday, and saw Sykes. Sykes' performance was really good. Was really just trying to get my head right, and for some reason Pittsburgh can kind of always do that, which is weird to me. It's like his magical powers. Ooh. But no, besides that, I hung out with Dan and Ree, and the baby, Kyrie. She's getting so big. She's so adorable. We call her Chunker. Because she's a little chunker. I've been hanging out a lot with the boyfriend, and I just spent the weekend over there, and it was just nice. It was nice to kind of just get out of the house and be away from people, and not even away from people, but just kind of being away from my house. I've been experimenting a lot lately with kind of what I want to do, and like what, you know, if I want to keep doing music in school, or if I just want to keep it for kind of something for my own. I think I'm pretty much coming to the conclusion that music is just gonna have to be something that I do on my own without, you know, boundaries and rules and laws and you can't write this way, and that's not how I function. I function differently than a book says I should, and that's not really embraced in an educational type scenario unless you're taking like a studio class or things like that where you're actually in a studio and you're working with the boards and the program, and you know, you're fading things and you're switching, you know, speakers and everything else, and that's what I like to do. I like sitting in front of a mixing board and just hitting buttons and seeing what it does, and if it turns out cool, then awesome. If not, then you change it, you redo it, and you're back to square one, but you know, that gives you a chance to experiment with something else. I haven't really been up to too much. I went to Faded Fest, went to Pittsburgh, hung out with, you know, all the guys, and we spent the bulk of the next day, Tuesday, we went to breakfast with Skip and some of his friends, and we hung out with Aaron from like 2 o'clock till 9. It was a while. But it was nice, and it was definitely well needed. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out what kind of school I want to go to up here, because I think I need to give that a shot, even though I really don't want to. I don't want to kind of have to be stuck up here all the time. But I'm hoping that things end up working out. I had a really rough patch the last couple months of school in Edinburgh in the spring semester. My voice was gone for one, so that's automatic, like, panic and worry. And, you know, feeds the depression that I'm already kind of dealing with. And it was really rough, and it got to the point where I was suicidal, and that's no fun. And I was taking a lot of, yeah, it was over-the-counter Tylenol and ibuprofen and stuff like that, but I was taking a lot of it, and I was taking it every day. I was taking like 6 ibuprofen and 4 Tylenol just to even fall asleep at night because I couldn't sleep. But that's starting to change a little bit. I don't have to take stuff that often anymore. I've been really trying to feed myself off from doing that because I can't be chemically dependent on something to make me fall asleep at night or to deal with stuff. So, though, I will say Faded Fest was a bunch of Jaeger bombs. I know even Skip doesn't remember much of what happened the night of Faded Fast. We did go to barroom. I did get Franz to dance with me, which I was really excited about because the boy don't dance. I go, you basically just stand there and then the girl kind of comes up and rubs herself on you. Because let's be honest, that's all like dancing with somebody else is. You just rub up against each other, and if you create a fire, then you create a fire, you go take care of it somewhere else. But besides that, I've just been hanging out and trying to function and learning how to sleep in a living room with no bedroom and no privacy and deal with that and not want to kill somebody or something or a cat or whatever else decides to pop up in the living room. Yeah, but that's about it. That's, you know, things are looking up a little bit, and I'm hoping that it keeps going that way, and if it doesn't, then we'll just have to go to plan B or plan C or D or however far in the line of plans we're in. I don't know, but I love you guys, and hopefully I'll see some of you soon, and if not, then I'll make sure to harass you via somewhere, whether it's Twitter or Facebook, MySpace, text messaging, whatever. I'll harass some of you at some point. Love you guys.